Hey guys, Brandonian Productions here, and today is actually a request video. I know you love request videos, and first of all, if you can see through my emails here, you can see that I actually have a lot of request messages pending, and trust me, I will get to all of them eventually. But this one that I received just today, actually, I thought would be extremely important because I've actually received a lot of people that ask me this, and it would be useful in everybody's applications. So, what are they asking for? They're asking for a way to create a database in Visual Basic, so all usernames and passwords are stored in an online database, so that you can register and then log in using those credentials. Now, what we're going to be doing, in this is actually going to be a set of tutorials, is we're going to be using a thing called MySQL, MySQL, and that is pretty much a database platform that stores all your information in one nifty little server. So, first thing we want to do is actually pick up our own MySQL server. Now, we can do this easily by going to db4free.net, and once you do that, you just need to create an account. You can simply do this by clicking db4free at the top, and then clicking to create your MySQL database account. Click here. So then you click there, and then you need to fill out some information. So first of all, I just want to let you guys know that db4free.net is a testing environment, because normally databases cost money to have online. So if anything happens to your information or your users, or your server is randomly shut down, db4free.net does not take responsibility for that. Okay, so we're going to get started by entering a database name. Mine's going to be Brandonia Productions, and Brandonia Productions doesn't fit, so I'll just do Brandonia Product. SQL username, Brandonia Productions. User password, let's go Brandonio. And then allow access from following IP. You're going to want to leave this as a %, meaning that you can access this from every location in the world. Go ahead and leave the default collation to UTF-8 general, and make sure you read the conditions of use, and then you can apply. I'm going to have to enter an email address, preferably one that I don't use, and then you hit apply. Now you're going to receive an email to confirm the registration, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and return to you guys when it's done. Okay, so I went ahead and successfully authenticated my account. It just sends you a simple email, and just so you know, if you live in Mississippi, your state has the deadliest eating habit. Okay, but anyway, now if you're listening to this video carefully, you'll actually know the username and password of this database, but it doesn't matter because I'm only going to be using it once. So it gives you this information, and you should probably keep this information for future references, or you can just use it to log in down here. I'm going to log in, Brandonio Product, and then Brandonio. Who keeps texting me? This is annoying. Oh, wait. Password. Right. Okay. Now, once you log in, you'll come into this very nice interface here once it loads. And now, if you'll notice, it says, please select a database, and so we've selected our database. And what we first need to do is build a table. Now, databases are structured in certain tables. Each table serves as like a separate place to store your information. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a table right now. You can easily do this by clicking on Brandonia Product, your thing, up in the top left, and then it's going to ask you to create a table. So I'm just going to name this one New Table. And then you need the number of fields. In our case, we're only going to be doing username and password. So we're going to have, actually, we should have 3 fields. Now we need to specify what these 3 fields are going to be. Now the first field is actually going to be an ID field, so every username and password set gets an actual ID set up with it. So The ID actually needs to be an integer, int, and it can be up to 255 characters long. I know that's a little intense, but that's the maximum value. And then where it says over here, AI, we're going to have to check that, which means auto increment. So that means every time a new username or password is created, this number is going to move up by 1. And then we're going to need to make username and password fields as well. We're going to go ahead and make both of these 255 characters long as well. So, and make sure not to check auto increment on these because we do not want them to increment. And then once we're done with that, you can go ahead and press save. And as you can see here, we've got our very first table set up. Now, what we're going to do now is actually set up Visual Basic to communicate with this database. However, I don't have time for that right now, as I'm a very busy person today. So you can expect that tutorial very soon. And I'm sorry I couldn't bring it to you, but go ahead and set up your table, set up multiple tables if you really want to, set up more fields, and get prepared for part number 2, which will tell you how to implement it into VB.net. Thanks for watching, and please remember to visit my forum, my website, donate, comment, rate, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And if you do all that good stuff, I might even give you a shout out on my next video. Just saying. Alright, talk to you guys then. Have a great day, and see ya.